Hello, and welcome to the webinar covering the Agile Ticketing Update for version 6.17. We are very excited to introduce you to the significant benefits to the Agile Ticketing System. The first enhancement we are going to cover today is the Simplified Inventory Management tool for moving events from one venue to another. With just a few clicks, we can verify and adjust inventory to meet the seating capacity of the new venue. Let's take a look. We can pull up the event we need to move from a small theater to a bigger theater. We'll go to the 9 a.m. showing for Parasite and move it from the Agile Hall to Agile Theater 1. When we save this change, it'll pop up the new inventory wizard. It starts by showing us the current capacity and inventory numbers. We can select one of the templates for Theater 1. From the selection box, the system automatically adjusts the inventory numbers to the increased capacities. We can see the details for each of the inventory groups, as well as the total inventory change at the bottom left of the wizard. We click OK to accept the changes, and then Yes to verify. The new inventory wizard is in Portal as well. We can move an event from a bigger theater to a smaller one in this example. We will choose the 7 p.m. Little Shop of Horrors. I will move this from Agile Theater 2 to the smaller Agile Hall. I'll choose the Agile Hall template. Now, one thing we notice here is that we've got a pretty important warning that the event may be oversold. We've already sold 98, but yet there's only 34 available in the smaller theater. So we'll probably need to rethink this change. I'll cancel that out and switch it over to Agile Theater 1. I choose the appropriate template for Theater 1, and I see that the capacities look about right. But while we're here, we can go ahead and perform some other inventory changes as well. I'm going to adjust away some of the fan club inventory and add some in for promoters. I'll accept that change and go ahead and save the changes to this event. The next enhancement we are going to cover today is the updated scheduling tool in the Admin app. We have made further refinements to this tool to make it easier than ever. Let's take a look. One thing to notice is that the scheduling tool now has its own icon, both at the top of the organization tree and under each folder. Also, the schedule shows all events, whether they are in the folder you're editing or not. You'll notice that all these events are gray as they aren't defined in this particular folder. This extra visibility makes sure that we don't overbook the venue. The schedule has three main views. There's the default timeline day view, a vertical day view, or a week view. You can choose the one that makes the most sense for you. We can also adjust the time interval to best accommodate our needs as well. I'm going to change it back to 1 hour as that fits my screen well. So let's dig into the schedule a little bit and set up some show times. I want to set up my schedule for February. We can change the day by clicking the left and right icon, or by changing the date to be something specific. I'm going to set it to February 3rd. I will search for the show that I want to schedule, Parasite. I click and drag that show to the first time I want to schedule for it, 2 o'clock. I also have the option of just double clicking in a particular time and setting up a show that way as well. I choose the pricing and inventory template. I make any changes to the date and time. I can also go ahead and set up recurring show times for the next several weeks. I want this show to be at the same time every Monday through Saturday through the end of February. I click the Add button to add all these show times. I can go ahead then and adjust my time to 5 p.m. as I know I have a 5 p.m. showing in that theater as well. Add those, as well as my 8 p.m. showing. When I close the option screen, I can see that I added show times for many days and times with just a few easy clicks. The next enhancement we are going to cover today is a new way to curate a special list of events to highlight for web sales. Let's take a look. To start, we will need a custom property for the purpose of curating our set of events to highlight. I have created a custom property called Highlighted Event with the following properties. We will now be able to go to certain events and mark them to be highlighted. If we go to the properties of 12 o'clock boys, we can set or remove the highlighted event value on the Custom Properties tab. I have gone ahead and set several events to be highlighted. Next, we will go to the entry point area to set up a new highlights list page. I create a new Agile list event entry point. I'll name it Highlights. I'll change the display type to Highlight List. Go ahead and bump the date offset out. I will then go to the List Details tab and set up my filter for this list of events. I select the Highlighted Events option from the filters, add it, set the initial value to yes, mark it hidden, and to finish, I make sure at least one folder is selected out of the Organizations tab. We will then open the new Highlights List page in the browser. Some of the special features of this list is that it picks one of the events to place larger at the top of the page to make it the main highlighted event. It also randomizes the order to make sure each time a customer visits it, they see a different event at the top as well as when they scroll down. And again, this is just the items that we've marked as highlighted events within the system. The next enhancement we are going to cover today is the addition of new admin capabilities on the web portal. Gift cards and certificates can now be created and edited in the portal. Let's take a look. After logging into the web portal, I notice there are some new items available in the menu. We can go to the gift card option and choose to edit a gift card that is currently being used or add a new gift card. We can quickly and easily go through the setup options for this program and make any edits as necessary. I will go ahead and add a $250 predefined gift card level, as well as turning on the option to allow customers to input their own defined amount. I will click the Save button in order to apply these changes. The next enhancement we are going to cover today is some new donation management options. We have added a new roundup option as well as a new donation widget for the payment page. Let's take a look. We will open up a donation program and notice that the Web Control tab now has a new option to allow order roundup. This will tell the system to offer the roundup donation option if the customer has an order total that is not a whole number. For instance, I have an order for $13.40. Anytime that I will see donation options for that program, I'll get the option to just round up to that nearest dollar amount. The next donation option is the new widget for the payment page. This option streamlines the purchase process by showing the donation ask on the payment screen while they're checking out, instead of sending the customer through the donation page before payment. We can turn this option on by going to the Sales Channel tab on the donation program and turning off the old Alert on Checkout option and turning on the new Alert on Payment option. Now, when we go to complete our order, we will see the new donation widget on the payment page. You will notice our optional roundup option is available. Our predefined amounts are here, as well as a slider that is here for the optional open entry value. We choose the amount we want to give and click the button for that amount, and the donation gets added to our order and we can finish paying. The next enhancement we are going to cover today is some changes around membership management. We have simplified the process of looking up membership orders and reprinting misprinted membership cards. Let's take a look. I will search for my customer record. And view my customer details. On the membership tab, I now have the option to click on the maintenance button to take me to see the orders. You will notice the new Show All button next to the membership search options. With this unchecked, we are only looking at the orders where the customer purchased or renewed their membership. If we want to include the orders where they use the membership for benefits, then we click the Show All checkbox like so, and we get returned those last orders where they have utilized their membership. By looking at the orders when unchecked, I can easily find the order for the last renewal, as it should be the top option. If you print membership cards directly at your location, we have a new option to allow misprinted cards to be easily reprinted. When looking at the membership details screen, now I have a reprint button that will allow me to print one or both member cards that may not have printed correctly. I can click on that button and verify each of the members I need to print a card for. I can select yes for John, as I need a new card, and no for Christy, as hers was okay. This will reprint the card with the exact information as before without voiding the barcode. Another small enhancement was made in the customer sales info area. It is easier to jump straight to maintenance for a select order. Let's take a look. Looking at the customer we were just on, I can click on the edit icon, go to that customer sales info tab, and any order that I want to look at, I can click to see the web confirmation page, or click on the new maintenance icon in order to bring up that desired order in maintenance.